Revolving around the Sun are 8 planets. The planets are divided into 2 categories based on what they're made from. Terrestrial planets located in the inner solar system are Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. These are all made of rock. The gas giants are planets located in the outer solar system. They include Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. They're sometimes called the Jovian planets. Now, it's very easy to draw the solar system like this. You may have seen many pictures which show all the planets in a straight line, but unfortunately there are very few times when the planets are all aligned in this way. All of the planets orbit the Sun at different speeds, and they are all incredibly far away from each other. So far, in fact, it would be impossible to explore all of them in one lifetime, and we can only see them through a telescope. To get an idea of the scale of the solar system, we can look at the kilometers they are from the Sun and divide this amount to get a smaller number. So, each 40 million kilometers will be 1 meter. We'll divide each of these distances by 40 million. Just to help, we've rounded all these numbers too. If you've got a larger field, you could try dividing by 20 instead. The best thing to do here is to find a large open space and have a go mapping and walking out the solar system in a field. You'll need a trundle wheel or a tape measure and some signs for the planets. You could even replicate the size of each planet using different sized balls. The Sun is the centre of the solar system, so we'll start there. The first planet, Mercury, is a whopping 58 million kilometers from the Sun. So 58 million divided by 40 million is 1.45 million. That's 1.45 meters. We didn't get very far, did we? But let's remember that Mercury is a very long way away from us. The quickest time humans have been able to send a spacecraft here is in 147 days. Let's measure the next part. Off we go to Venus, around 108 million kilometers from the Sun. It's about 2.7 meters here. Continue the investigation, marking out Earth, which is 150 million kilometers away, and then Mars, which is 228 million kilometers away. You can see how closely grouped the rocky planets are inside the inner solar system. They're all very close to the Sun. This next part is where things get really big. We now need to travel 779 million kilometers to Jupiter, which will be located out in the field. Jupiter is the largest planet in our solar system and the first of the gas giants. I'm having to walk around 20 meters from the Sun. I continue to measure out Saturn at 1.4 billion kilometers away and Uranus, which is 2.9 billion kilometers away. As I measure out our final gas giant, Neptune, hopefully you get a feel for how large the solar system really is. In fact, the space probe Voyager took 12 years to reach this planet from Earth. Neptune is 4.5 billion kilometers from the Sun. If you imagine how small you are living on Earth, which is about the size of a cricket ball in our model, you can get a feel for how big some of these planets really are, and how extraordinary our solar system is. Have a go mapping out your own solar system on your field, or in a large open space too. You can use the handout for some extra guidance.